August of
No one cares, YouTube. No one cares. You're not getting money from me.
2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely terrified. According to the driver, he had to pull over immediately as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. In his own words, he was driving back to base when suddenly he saw something in the back of the ambulance.
Oh, lovely.
Upon realizing what it was, he stops the vehicle and jumps out in a panicked state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance inside an alleyway, but even from a distance, he can't seem to look away from the truck. Clearly, something has left him deeply unsettled. The following is his footage.
Okay, why park in an alleyway? Why park in an alleyway? It's already bad enough, homie. You already saw something, like, in the back of a thing. Why park in an alleyway? You're upping your chances of something happening to you. You're just now making it 50-50 whether it's a demon or it's like just a crackhead or something.
Take a look.
I don't know what to tell you.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So
what happened?
So as we driving back to base, I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror.
Oh, a face. Like, lovely.
Send somebody as soon as you can.
I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
I mean, yeah, you still have to make it back. It's not like you can leave the thing there. Just fight the ghost? Yeah, throw hands with it.
I'm not trying to go back in this truck.
Fucking, you know what? That's a great idea. Just always carry like a little tub of holy water. If you ever think you find a ghost, just dip your hands in it, and now you have holy damage melee attacks. Just fucking deck the ghost in the face. We're not going down without a fight, boys. Again, like, sure, a ghost in the back of the ambulance. You still have to make it back to base. Like, and again, it's an ambulance. People probably have died there. The fact that it's haunted is not surprising. I said the same thing last time. Anything that has to do with hospitals, the chances of it being haunted increase like tenfold. Why did it... Huh? Try to catch the ghost lacking or something. Oh. I ran the... Valid, honestly. Nice. Hook him up in a vacuum and store him like Ghostbusters. I don't know if it works like that. I don't know if it's just a vacuum would work. I'll definitely try next time though. But yeah, no, that is a valid response. You know, just I don't know why he put the camera inside first though. Are we gonna see anything in there? Oh. Can't lose that footage, man. Just ran back in for it.
Can y'all see that back door? Like,
oh boy, the
like
the
it just flew open. Like,
oh, it's not focusing on it, homie. It's
nah. What the?
It's not focusing.
Can y'all see it?
Oh, there we go.
Nah, hell no. Nah.
It focused for like literally a second. Hold up.
It's no wonder why the EMT was immensely afraid of going back to the ambulance.
There's more pixels than ghosts there.
Appears to have been inside. Although we don't see a face as the EMT claims to have seen earlier, we do see what looks like a shadowy figure moving back and forth. It appears to dart from side to side, as if being stuck inside. The EMT driver thinks that whatever this was had been the culprit behind the cabinet door swinging open on its own, which he says had been the loud thump heard inside.
Not the actual
But as for the
ambulance.
mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery. Some believe that maybe this may have been the spirit of a deceased individual who unfortunately passed away inside the ambulance. While many think this, others have no idea what this could have been. Whether ghost or something else, the EMT was just glad to have someone from work pick up the truck. To this day, the question remains, just what exactly had been inside the ambulance?
Skinwalker? I don't know if they are friendly.
In the following video,
sure they're not.
3 friends are alone at home when one.
But yeah, listen, again, dude, we've covered this, but hospital stuff, ambulances, like they're gonna be haunted. There's gonna be at least one ghost there. So many people die in them, dude. Like, you just kind of have to live with it. It's probably not an evil one, mind you. Like, if it's just like some random person that died on the thing, on their way to the hospital, I mean, then it's probably not an evil ghost. Probably not even vengeful. But it is there. You're gonna have to come to terms with that. Just, I don't know, maybe make friends, figure out a way to like communicate with them, like just chat with them a little bit or something, because that they're your new coworker. They're not doing much work, but they're accompanying you everywhere. So
one friend decides to call their mom after something scary had occurred.
I should be home in about 10 minutes. I need you to stay calm, though, okay?
Okay.
So calm, quiet, keep the door locked. All right, do not go out of the room whatsoever.
All 3 friends are locked up in this room, and for good reason. Earlier, they heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone had broken in, which is why the police were called.
Again, the home invasion.
Glass, was it metal? What did it sound like?
I think it was just like a big thud, and then
So you heard glass shattering?
yeah.
Now this is where things start to get strange, because apparently, after searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced entry or any clues to suggest that someone broke into the house. With no indications of any trespassers, the police leave the property.
So I guess,
however, after watching the footage recorded by one of the
broken.
friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all 3 friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters into their own hands if needed. But
wait, wait, hold up. What is homie holding? What was homie holding? They're taking matters into their own. What the fuck is that? That looks like a selfie stick. They decided to take matters into their own hands. They just go find a home intruder armed with a fucking selfie stick. I mean, I guess it's good for both close quarters and like longer range battle. Like, if the guy has a knife, you can like extend the pole and you have more range than them. You have the range advantage. You can just beat them with that. I don't think it's a selfie stick, but I don't know what that is, dude. The camera quality doesn't help, but
matters into their own hands if needed. But during this time, something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to grab his dog and pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least. This is what they caught.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you soon. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, damn! Reading on my horror video. Insert 15 minutes later. Card from SpongeBob. We left the room to investigate the sounds. Yes, we know, bad idea, but we didn't hear any more noises, so we checked. I mean, it is a pretty stupid idea, and also, I mean, I get calling your mom, but like, I'm pretty sure you should have called the police first. And definitely just wait for the police. If there's anything to find, the police will do it. You're just asking to get shanked in this situation. What's that on the stairs? It's just buckets. Stuff. Wait. Sorry, this is extremely important. We have a better quality shot of... I do not understand what that is. I do not get what this guy is holding. Well, never mind. Doesn't matter that much. I was just curious. It's a very weird thing that he has. Can you split up? Nah, bro. Come on. Have you watched no horror movie? You don't split up, homie. What the hell's your problem? Homie had a hockey stick with it. Oh my god. They were actually gonna fight back,
Apparently,
dude.
one of the friends had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera, something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later.
Oh?
In case you missed it, this is what was caught.
Okay. Oh, I see. There was a little movement. Yeah, I don't know what that is though. It's very small. Could be a hand or something, but...
Eerily, something can be seen moving behind the railing. In a swift motion, this mysterious object passes by without making a sound. It almost seems to be floating, given how it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest thing about this is that a face can be made out. It's hard to see at first, but watching this again, certain features that a face would have can be seen briefly.
Oh, no, it is true.
Its uncanny motion and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera.
No, it is kind
To
of a
them,
face.
it looks as though a floating head had passed by. If only they had seen this before the police arrived. As they state, who knows what they would have said about this. While the supposed shadowy figure they saw was enough to scare them, this would have definitely scared the living daylights out of them. Now, up until now, there haven't been any updates. But until then,
But yeah,
let me know
like,
your thoughts on this one.
It does, hold up. It does kind of look like a head. I will give them that. Sometimes with these videos, I'm like, I don't know what you're yapping about, bro. It's kind of... I don't know what you're saying. Like when they're, oh, you can kind of see a face or like a shape here, and I'm like, I'm struggling to find it. But no, this one I could actually tell.
Now, up until
it's
now,
kind of a face.
knows
I
what they
just
would
need to find
if
it good.
only the camera. To them, it looks as though have let the group have can be seen briefly.
Come on, man.
Its uncanny motion and about this is that a face can be made out.
See this picture that they're using is very bad to figure it out. But like,
its uncanny motion and closeness to the ground have led the group to believe that a ghost was caught on camera. To them, it looks at the ground have long head had
if you kind of pause
briefly.
it, like you can.
It's but watching this again, certain
okay, I'm not gonna catch it, but yeah, if you pause it properly, there was a shot that was way easier for figuring it out, but I'm not finding it.
Features that have faced the group to
like
believe
it did have actually, you can kind of tell apart kind of like a nose and where the eye would be and everything. It kind of does have a face shape to it, so I'll give him that. I'll give him that. They're not yapping on this one. It's proper face looking. I guess it's just a floating head ghost. I think that's a thing though, isn't it? Isn't it like, fuck, I don't quite remember what culture it is. It might be like a Japanese yokai, or it might be a completely different culture. But I'm pretty sure there's like a ghost or a creature that is just a floating head. Like it's a floating head, and they have all the guts attached to them, floating under them, like they're just trailing them or something. I forget what they do. I don't know much about them, but I think that's a thing that exists.
As it was just then. On a Thursday afternoon, a mother walks out of a house in a panic frenzy, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that didn't appear to be there. Although unfazed by the dog's behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio, the mother decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens, this is captured.
So the dog can see ghosts.
Look, you guys, it rocks, but then it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's
okay,
I know, Blue, someone's there, huh? I know it, I know. I don't know why it does that. It does it every time, you guys. This is the third time. I can't believe I caught it on camera.
Okay, I will say it did stop rather abruptly. Like, it did seem to stop rather abruptly. And it was not just that, oh, it just lost momentum. It kind of just stopped.
Someone's
Hold
there. That's There's like no wind. That's
well, a little bit.
I know, Blue.
Kinda.
Someone's sick on Blue.
It was getting way slower, but it did look like the final stop was a bit.
Katie, I guess I do have a ghost, babe.
Yeah, you have a ghost friend now.
I'm shutting the door.
As many have stated,
Sick
if it
and
wasn't
blue.
for the dog's reaction, this wouldn't have been as strange. Clearly, something had set off the dog. The chair suddenly stopping on its own, coupled with the dog's behavior, has led viewers to believe that this was paranormal. The mother who took this thinks so, but any ideas on what exactly had been on the chair remains unknown. Whether supernatural or not, this video remains a mystery.
Well, I mean, the dogs know,
Now this
dude.
next video was
Listen, animals kind of know. That is exactly why I'm absolutely terrified. Every time the cat I live with just stares off into nothingness. And don't get me wrong, she does it often because there's not a single thought inside that beautiful kitty head of hers. There is not a single idea. Brain cells are not brain celling in there. So she will stare off very often. But whenever, like, sometimes it's like, oh yeah, she's just being, you know, a cat. Other times, whenever she like looks at a corner or looks behind me or anything, it's like, oh man, no. I wish I didn't believe that animals actually can see some stuff like paranormal shit in others. You know, I wish I didn't believe that, but hey, I do, and that cat is acting weird. Oh, it's lovely.
Now this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. According to them, they had
Is it
found
a
this video
hospital
on
again?
social media with little to no context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital
Of
sitting
course.
patiently in
There
the
we
waiting
go.
room. However, something about this space just seems off. The person who took this seems to have been waiting here for quite some time, with no one else around. Lacking other people in this room, the video gets a whole lot strange when this is captured. Take a look.
Alright, let's see it. Let's see this demon. Oh, is it the shadow? Huh. That is kind of weird, though. Kind of phases in and out. And it goes back. Huh.
Somehow, a shadow appears with no one else around. The whole space is entirely devoid of any patience,
Interesting.
yet strangely, a silhouette is cast. Initially, it seems as if the shadow was cast by someone off camera, but when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there. No person or object is moving like the
Well,
shadow
yeah.
on the wall, and neither is there anyone or anything disappearing before reappearing again.
No, and also you can kind of see where the shadow trails towards, like, this little bit. Hold up.
And
Let's see if... Because there are parts where the shadow is, like, more solid. See, like, you can... Well, the shadow's kind of here, and you can kind of tell on the floor. It trails... It looks like it's trailing into the chairs, but, I mean... Like, the chairs don't make that shape, and definitely not in that angle. Like, if there was any kind of light coming from behind them, it wouldn't make that kind of shadow, I don't think. That is weird. Interesting.
initially small, the shadow seems to be something of its own. While it's hard to say what exactly was caught on camera, the mystery alone has led many to believe that this may just be something beyond explanation. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
There's probably an explanation, but that's boring.
On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom where something pretty creepy took place. The man who recorded this is known as Axel Loza, and based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one else is in the restroom except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record and captures this.
Man, we love toilet ghosts. Oh, Spanish, hell yeah.
Acabo de terminar de hacer el baño y pues estaba todo normal, pero ahorita están ruidos raros y se está tocando la puerta, pero quiero que vean que pues no hay nada. Vean, ahí está mi reflejo.
Wait, what kind of... Hold up, what kind of yee-ass bathroom?
No hay nada. Vean.
What? They had 3 sinks and like an extra one to the side? That's shorter. Why do they have like the shame sink? Why is this here? I was gonna say something about the glass, but then I saw the sink, which I mean justifies the glass. I just don't know why they would put a sink there and make it shorter than all the others. Like you fucking have to like kneel down for that one.
Que pues no hay nada. Vean.
Maybe it's for the ghost.
Mi reflejo, pero vean de este lado, pues aquí no hay nada, vean. Acá tampoco, vean.
Very empty.
Aquí pues tampoco, vean.
Just toilets.
Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero vean, hoy. ¿Escucharon?
Oh. Oh, I see. Where is the knocking though?
¿Escucharon?
Those doors are open. Oh, okay, that... Okay, I will fully admit that kind of got me. I did see that and I was not expecting it. Okay, okay.
No hay nada.
Fuck you.
As if it wasn't already startling to hear the banging noises, we see this. A face suddenly appearing in a stall that was clearly empty. It happens quickly, but not so fast that we miss it. Only do we realize what was seen until after it happens. Or at least, that's what happened with Axel.
No,
it was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the face. Just like viewers, he was left terrified by what was caught behind the door. Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying.
Yeah, I will admit that is a creepy one.
With wide open by what was caught behind the door. Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face.
Yeah, because that is very much just a face there. And it kind of dips back to the side. Yeah, it's not like it just vanishes. It kind of dips to the side again.
With wide open
and it's not
eyes,
just nothing behind the door. Huh.
Disappears without a trace.
Well, that kind of got me.
Said much, but still.
So good on you.
In the following clip, a man is in his basement after having heard a strange noise.
Basements, yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here.
Now the man already knows that something isn't right with his basement, which is why he takes this video. Ever since moving in, both he and his family have been experiencing a plethora of inexplicable happenings.
Okay.
But luckily, this time, he was able to get something on camera. The year is 2017, and with only a few months living there, he can already sense that something strange is about to happen.
Oh, you stuck out for months?
He gets his phone and captures this.
You're brave.
Stuff does happen down here. And I mean, you can't really... That's freaky stuff right there, man.
Well, it's just throwing shit. Listen, if it's just a poltergeist, whatever. Just let it throw shit around, I guess. It's gonna be annoying. You're just gonna have to be cleaning up after the ghost, but hey, it's better than like a demon or something, you know? Like,
Yep, that's what you call it.
yeah, homie's just being annoying.
Freaks me out, man. It's giving me goosebumps. Boy, here we go with the door again. Yeah, I don't like that.
I love how he goes, it's freaking me out. But then like he treats everything so casually, like, well, there go the cans. Oh, here's the door. Like it just starts closing on its own. Here's the door. It doesn't seem very disturbed about it.
That's creepy. So that door.
Ooh, that's creepy. He's so casual about it. Yep, that's certified creepy right there. That made me shit my pants.
Always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close. Stay like that. Oh, there you go. Let go of it. Oh crap, that's freaky.
Now, taking into account that this isn't something new to the man, this occurrence doesn't scare him, but he still finds it pretty baffling, and he finds it even more so when considering that the door that just opened is extremely heavy. According to him, he can barely open it himself despite being quite big.
Doesn't seem that
Now, with
big.
happenings like this, one can totally understand why he and his family have left this place. Although taken in 2017 and living somewhere else now, this footage continues to baffle him to this day.
Yeah. Listen, man. No basements or attics. They are just... Listen, I understand they probably have a function. You can make something out of them. No. I didn't have a basement because I lived in an apartment building, but we did have like a subfloor, where like there was just a bunch of storage areas. That shit looked like a horror movie set. I had to go no one went down there, especially because the building was atrocious, and when it rained too hard, like there was a very high chance the sewage would overflow and like actually drain into that like storage unit, and it like it wouldn't fully flood, but like the floor at the floor level it would flood a little bit. So no, people just didn't go down there. The storage was used, but most people didn't go down there, and certainly not often. I had to go down there more than once, a good couple of times on my own. That shit was terrifying. It looked proper awful. If I can get a picture of it, I might show it in the future or something, because that was literally a horror movie set. That is the kind of map you would play Dead by Daylight in. Like, you could just play IRL Dead by Daylight on that place. No. And that was like for a building and a place that was not part of my actual house. A basement that is basically that, I'm not having it. And now in this house, I have an attic. No. I've peeked into it twice. I would rather not do it again. It just... Bad juju, dude. It brings bad things. I've only seen bad things and problems come out of attics and basements. You ain't missing me with that shit. You miss me with that shit. My next house is gonna have neither.
A woman is standing outside her house during a rainstorm when she notices something highly unusual. The woman in this video is known as Amanda, and while standing on her patio, something close by catches her attention. In fact, she was left shaken up after getting a clear view of what she was seeing. Taking a closer look, she sees this.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard.
Okay.
Look, you see it? Look.
Oh.
And it happens again. Look.
Lying there.
Look. See? Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man, I think it's time to move.
Understandable.
Now, without much lighting, it might be hard to spot what exactly was being seen, but with a few edits, it becomes apparent that something had appeared.
Nah.
It's as if...
Bro, look at it. It's just a Fresno Nightcrawler. It's just a Fresno Nightcrawler. They're just little dudes. They're just little dudes. They don't hurt anyone. They just kind of walk. They just kind of walk around. It's fine.
Someone or something dressed in white was in the distance. Not sure if she was just seeing things, Amanda shares this video online and immediately gets comments from those who say that they too see the white figure. But of course, let me know what you think.
I mean,
is a figure seen as many believe, or might there be some explanation for this mysterious incident? Like most clips, this one has yet to be solved.
Like, okay. I don't want to be the party pooper, but that one, I mean, there's very much a shape there. She was not hallucinating. There's definitely, but it might just be the footage. Like, I mean, well, she probably started recording after she saw it for the first time to grab the evidence, which means she would have seen it with the naked eye. But like in the recording, I'm like, it might just have to do with the lightning, or like a weird effect, like how the camera picks up the footage, you know? Because the camera, especially when it was dark, was very pixelated. Like, I don't know, there might be something there about the lightning and the storm or something. Because it didn't appear every single time. It was not consistent. Sometimes after the lightning, it would be there. And sometimes it wouldn't. Or it would, like, kind of face in a little bit later, you know? So, I don't know. That one, I'm just kind of... Okay, sure.
Spot something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost
funnier,
videos you like before.
It's more fun to picture it being a ghost, you know?
Now this next video comes from Jalen Love, who although has no idea what was captured, is extremely unsettled by this footage. She claims that no one else had been in the house except her two sisters, who are seen on camera. They had just come back from somewhere at around 10 p.m. when the security camera inside their living room recorded the following. Now it's worth noting that this isn't the first time something scary had occurred. Only a few weeks prior to this incident, someone broke into their house. It's for this reason that they've set up cameras around their home in case it happens again.
Fair enough.
But this time, it appears that something else other than a burglar was captured. The two sisters enter inside, leaving the front door open for Jalen, who was still getting out of the car. As Jalen takes her time to come inside, this happens.
Someone was used to record the security footage after the... Okay. I see. It's a footage of a footage, recording of a recording. Oh. Okay, hi.
Behind this door, a dark figure is seen. It's worth pointing out that no one is seen behind the door before it's open. Nothing apparent stands out until something eventually does. Whatever this is just stands there while seemingly hiding itself from the camera, or at least a part of it, as only partially do we see the figure. Seeing this, Jalen and her sisters were freaked out. They state that they wouldn't have seen this if it wasn't for what occurred later that night.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like, for one, they just left the door open? What? They just walked in and left the door like ajar. I don't... Whatever. But I don't know, to me it just looks kind of funny. It literally looks like someone tried to add like a picture, like a PNG, to like the fucking streaming overlay, and they just then took it out. It just pops in, stays there for a couple of seconds, and then pops out. Like, there's no movement
as only partially
to it.
Do we see the figure. It's worth pointing out.
There's literally no movement on it. It's just there and then like appears and then just I don't know, it's just kind of funny.
Especially that they wouldn't have seen this if it wasn't for what occurred later that night. According to them, they had heard strange noises coming from downstairs, which made them check their surveillance cameras. But while checking the footage from earlier that night, they see this, a dark silhouette that disappears in the blink of an eye. Like many, she now believes that something unexplainable was captured. But as always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or was something else captured?
For that one, I really couldn't tell you. It's just kind of funny to me, again, because of the popping
It's
in and
around 9
out.
p.m. on a Friday night when two sisters are settling in for the evening. During this time, their mom had gone out to walk their dog as she does every night. But while both sisters are alone at home, something happens that leaves them extremely unsettled. Now, the mother in question, known as Isabel Katz, had sent me this video in the hopes that someone could explain her footage. She and her kids live in a house that might be haunted, according to her. Strange things often happen, and she doesn't know what to do. From a sliding cabinet door that is often found open after being closed shut, to mysterious noises heard at night, Isabel is certain that something unexplainable is happening. One night, while Isabel walks the family dog, her two children are alone at home when this is captured.
Alright. Let's see them ghosts. Oh. Alright. Yup. Fair. Or we're gonna get an idea of what she saw, or... Understandable. No, completely understandable. Just peeks out. You know what? I would rather not. Closes the door again. Oh, she's going for a second peek. Oh, she's going out this time. Still there. Huh. I'm also checking on the mirror on the top right, but oh, there's the cabinet. Yeah, I was looking at the mirror in the top right to see if anything would be there, but no, it's not.
It was
in the right
after
angle.
watching this video that their mother knew something paranormal had occurred. At first, one of her children sees something that terrifies them beyond belief. According to her, she had seen what looked like a tall figure standing inside the master bedroom. It wasn't exactly clear, as her daughter states, but she knew something was there, and her sister can attest to this, as she too had seen something tall inside the room. Following that, the sound of their cabinet door sliding open is heard on camera. Understandably, the whole family was freaked out, if not spooked, by this incident. Not much else is known about this clip, but Isabel hopes that someone could explain her footage, as she's not sure what to do or what was caught on camera.
Well, I mean, there's not much to explain, really. I feel like it's explanation-wise. I mean, we don't see anything. The explanation is just what happens on the clip. The kid saw something, and then the cabinet door opened on its own. It doesn't go much deeper than that. Like, huh. But, I mean, maybe the ghost just lost something, you know? They think it's inside the cabinet, they keep checking on it, and it's still not there. It's kind of like when you are hungry in the middle of the night, just go to the fridge, open it, there's nothing, so you leave. And then an hour later, you're like, damn, I'm hungry, and you just go to the fridge again and open it, and there's still nothing, because you didn't put anything in it. But hey, like, maybe if you check enough times... you'll find what you're looking for, you know?